next one. That's not a budget. This is a budget. Holy cow. 222K. We have all the things, but we have a long gap that we need to do. A long gap. All right. Now, this strikes me as one of those times where if we can get the limousine onto an arched bridge, even slightly, like, we can probably get away with this. Oh, cheats his mod? Okay, interesting. And then... let's see, I think we do under supports here. Try and center it as best we can on the roads, because that gives us our nice pretty triangles. Are we over the halfway point? All right. I don't think it's exceptionally pretty, but let's copy flip. Oh, we are not past the halfway point. I lied. That doesn't reach? I can't imagine this even remotely working. Okay, yes. I was correct. Now, I do think that this is going to the wrong place. I don't think that's a good construction, but... I don't think there's any world in which, yeah, okay, this is failing horrifically. So this is probably not the play. Now, we could certainly put a giant one of these into place and just see if that alleviates a lot of the stress. No, I think this is just a long bridge. Now, we have unlimited foundations, but I don't really... Okay, let's start from square one again. I'm not sure. I think the arch bridge is still a good idea, but I think we need to start out with steel and see if there are ways that we can shave it. So let's... Now, what is the most incline that I think this limousine can handle? Let's try this. We would gain a lot of benefit by not making it arched from a copy and paste perspective, if nothing else. Gosh, it takes so long to even fill that in. Yeah, and then this is... The problem with arch bridges is that we very quickly find ourselves in the situation where our triangles are not centered on our roads. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't go for the biggest triangles I possibly could on that last attempt. Actually, hold on. I wonder, is there a way to... If I come to like the halfway point here, put something like this, copy it, flip it. I'm wondering about building like a second arch here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go halfway out until I get that first reference point. And then I want to do a second trace that parallels this one. And I want to get it so that the use arch to hold up the arch. Yep. We're firmly in 5-head technology. Let's try this at least. Wait. Yeah, so this... So now I like the triangles. The purpose of that was to get the triangles without having to draw out something manually, and also give us better curvature on our under bridge. We will be deleting the stuff over here, because the stuff over here is just bad. And then realistically, this just falls over, right? Yeah. Extremely. Now, but if we do something, where's the middle of this bridge? Uh-oh. That's a bad sign. I think it's that one there. Now, I'm not opposed to making the under arch steel. I kind of thought about that initially, and I thought I could use the paint tool with steel. And then I think we should probably make these steel so we get some ability to kind of like shift this around and get a better something. Make everything steel. We may come to that point, but I want to see. I feel like the cross supports that are down below will perform just fine without. Let's see. I did that. See, now it's the road braking. It's not these cross supports here. What if... like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this one out of wood, and then... if I do that, do we get... no, we don't really get the same period. I think since these are 2 length, we need to do that same offset. So let's try doing that. So I'm gonna do that first triangle and put that over on the other side over here as well. And then we arch between those. Yeah, so now we get a nice in-between type of thing. This one may need to be steel too, but I'm going to start with this. Now we could just use a second foundation, and that might be wise. Hello? Right click. Don't fail me now. Where does... There's always this one that pops up here. Oh, we also... These are wood. That's interesting. That's probably not great. Yeah, we may have to use multiple foundations. There may be no saving us. So now the question is, can we do it with 2 foundations? So let's say 28 and 50. So let's go like 30. Now we'll go 27.25. Sounds pretty good. $27.25? Is that really? If I copy this and flip it, there we go. 27. Oh, the copy doesn't record the height. Oh, I don't like that the trace tool doesn't affect that. So I think the easiest way to do this is I just pick the place that I like. And the further I go this way, the better. But I do want to go on a half increment. So we'll say 19.5, and then I think I just do... something like this. So now if I go to 19.25... Now they're at least even, I think. And then we'll revisit if this is the correct. The fact that these don't line up is very distressing. I guess that means I messed up my... This lines up with too many places. Oh, I guess I can... Don't undo. Redo. Dang it. I think we move that out of the way. But hold on, we just move it down, I think. Okay. Not even close. I don't think our bridge design is good at the moment. So let's I think I may be hurting myself with in my confusion. Let's try flat, and then we will see if the masters did it a different way. And then instead, let's do one of these types of things. But instead, let's decide where our foundations are going to be. So that was 20, right? So we'll do 20 from this side. Lines up well with that. Because now we have kind of 3 independent bridges. I'm kind of just wondering how much engineering it takes just to get this first one to work. Okay, so I mean that's closer than I necessarily expected it to be. How are so many of these so locked in place? I guess we can, if we do that, maybe. Shift that down. All right, I think we need to... This is the midway point. So we'll do that. We will delete that. Was not the midway point. So this is the midway point. That's not the midway point either, but that at least kind of works. Now, I'm wondering if we can... brace up against a foundation. Because this node can't go inside there, so does that... The added weight of the steel, I think, just collapsed the bridge on that one. Which is a terrifying thought. Okay, so I think we're gonna do... Okay, so let's go with kind of the telegraphed solution here. So... This is 80. Okay. So that means 80 is not divisible by 3. 26.6. So let's call it 26. Get the grid lines on just so we get it correct. And we'll go 26 with 6 meters high. Go 26 at 6 meters high. Oh, no, we split this into 4 segments with three foundations. So that means we do 20s. And I'll stick with the 6 meters high arbitrarily. Yeah, so now we get 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. And that lines up all nicely with our road segments, so we'll just do that. And then my thought was we do... We do something like this. Yeah, we'll do something like that, and then we can split those ones. Oh, it's weird the way that that intersects with... Yeah, I like the idea of creating this arch and getting it to work once. I don't like the way this lines up here. I like the way this lines up though. Okay, so let's try this. So this is at 1.5, and we're gonna have to delete that and delete those two. Okay, then we can delete those. Is there any chance that these were perfectly coincident? No. That lines up right there. So we're going to do that, I think. That gives me pause. I might be a little worried about that, but we can figure that out eventually. And then it's just a spider web of awfulness. And I don't love the clearance here makes this a little awkward. Maybe I should have made the arch shorter, because this is not going to work and we're not going to get good triangles out of it. Yeah, I don't think I like our arch right now after all that fiddling. Okay, so I want to keep it short, which means maybe I don't actually, oh, this is an interesting idea. Let's get it lined up so that this and this are aligned. And then hold on a second. I want to, well, wait, maybe I should just make these the same height as that instead. So now the arch is symmetrical like this, which means, yeah, these, okay, this looks really good, actually. And we reduced the cost there. Then, was that perfectly flat, I wonder? I guess we can... That's not helping anybody. I think the answer is no, it wasn't perfectly flat, because if it was, the grid line would have worked here. But the fact that it doesn't... Oh, we'll call it... Let's start with that and just see. And then all of a sudden I've gone and decided to build this out of steel, which is probably not gonna be too strong an indicator of its quality, but... What broke? Oh, because I have all of this road here, it doesn't, I don't get a broken readout. Half the time when I right-click, I swear I don't get any any feedback, but let's see. Okay, that looked like it was the wall support. Yeah, okay. Let's go all steel, and we will see how we're doing. Then we can come back and okay. So I mean, so if we just take this and copy it, I think it just works. Well, we need to lower this down. Like so. Lower this down. Like so. Well, it's not cheap, but if one of them supports it, I think it works. And then the question is any of this steel unnecessary? I think the answer is yes. Oh, this guy almost catches up to the limousine. So there is an interesting, like, weight distribution thing going on there. Okay. Top 40%, but I think we have done no optimization. And then I think my suspicion is that none of these are particularly mission critical, but let's just double check. We can. Yeah, I don't think my mouse is. Oh, and actually, can we get rid of that? Is this doing anything? Okay, I think that was these not doing anything. Actually doing something. That seemed like a really clean place to switch to a muscle. Okay, that looks good. I'm not gonna let it play through because I think it's worth just grabbing this and hitting copy. Dear right click. We'll crank it up to 3. Yeah, I think. Wow, we're actually super. I think we're in like the 60s on stress, 73%. That's really good. Okay. I think a lot of these like long reaches are great for muscles. The thing that I'm a little bummed about here is I feel like there's huge potential for a bridge like this if you have more materials at your disposal. But we're still a little limited. And so with that, we've now got all of the non-arch support as wood. Things are starting to creak a little bit. Still like 70%. Someone did it for 100,000. Wow. So the next question that I'm wondering about, I think, are all of these... There's no way, right? There is indeed no way. I think wood is just a pipe dream for us. Maybe just for the under supports and maybe for the over supports here, we can rely on it. Certainly doesn't look that way, but I'm going to go with a no on that one. All right. I think this will probably be our final solution then. Feeling pretty good at 141K. If Aliens Rock has made it this far, it looks like, I guess technically still possible to get half budget. Let's look at the gallery and see what folks did. But yeah, it ended up being clean fog despite everything else. So this is 104,000. Oh my gosh. The absolute mad lad. Wow. This is just a fantastic solution. Look at this. The first car gets pushed by the second car. Salmon? Well done. And then, so this used arched bridges. It did have some bum-like tendencies, Zez, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right, I'm impressed by that. Ooh, what about this one? Okay, so he slowed them down, so they took a while. And then, show me. You had one foundation. Okay, so you managed... Okay, so that's... Well done, well done. Lots of good solutions here. All right, this is the last one of the campaign, I think, for the cheap twos. Let's get into Triline. Triline is an 82,000 budget. We have rope, which I'm excited about. I'm always excited to have rope. We have 3 bridges, or we have 3 destinations that things have to get to. So the tow truck has to get to here. You need to get to here, and you need to get to here. So it looks like they're certainly indicating that maybe if we just rough do this, or maybe just doing something like this. It's certainly not thrilling. The lack of anchors back here means that we can't do any like kind of rope tension type of thing. Okay, let's lock you up like that. Lock you up like that. Now I think there's something to be said for... You're very heavy? Not that heavy. Oh yeah, this car is gonna make it difficult. I guess we should work our way top down. I kind of think this is 3 independent bridges though. You're 5 polygrams, you're 6 polygrams. Do we think there's any chance that we could do a dangling bridge for this top one? Seems like a bad idea. It's the wrong material. Oh, and then it removes my trace line when I switched materials. Seems not cool, game. Yeah, I think the gap is too long to try to do dangles. I'm sure the person who gets it right will succeed at the dangles, but yeah, I'm still very much on the fence about whether unlocked tangents here is a good idea, because like my inclination is to go like this and get like a flat, smooth something going on there and a flat, smooth something going on like that. And then how tall is the VW right now? I wish that was just a stat that they had. Half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another half, so it's 7. Oh, Olive's getting excited about something. So yeah, so if we're going to the same thing, there's part of me that's like, what we should have done is actually paid attention to exactly how far out we pulled our tangent lines so that we could create kind of like a perfect... Yeah, in fact, I want to see if we gain anything by this. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take and I'm just going to go... I expected those to go straight out. Interesting. That's weird. Why is that? Oh, I think the tangent line tool is the thing that's messing up my straight up build. Okay. So I'm just going to grab this, and I'm just doing this as like a temporary guide. Excuse me. Copy, paste. Thank you. So now what I'm going to do is, for the trace tool, when I trace these, I'm going to keep them flat, and I'm going to pull this out to the point where it is flat and is aligned with this. It's basically just like that. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing, except we're centering it on that. So that'll be one. And I'm actually curious. Now that I've done that, I'm like, wait, can you just copy that bridge? Do we think the offsets are the same? They are. Interesting. Okay. Do we think that the... Oh, so wait, maybe if we had made this node line up with this, we could have used the same for all three. That would be terribly satisfying. But maybe we just... Yeah, this one doesn't turn out quite as well. Okay, now what have we gained by doing this? So getting all of them connected seems rather critical. Finding the XCOM grenade spot. And then I think did we figure out that these connecting nodes are not important? Ooh. Do we have a spot where everything lines up? Here? Or is this the perfect spot? Might be the perfect spot. All of these look like they're just going to slightly defy, which means we're going to have to ruin our incredibly satisfying perfect mirror here. If you don't tell, I won't tell. Okay, looks like we're back in business. Ooh. We're like 1 pixel off. Yeah, so are these not necessary? I feel like on a previous bridge we deleted them. I guess we should see if this bridge falls over with them, though, first. Perfect. Just as I planned it. So we're just gonna brace that to give a little more support. Okay, that did indeed make the difference. Ooh, Lava Lagoon is complete. I think... So I'm really curious. Are these holding things together? See, they're not. These cross pieces are doing nothing. So that means we get to save a ton more money. And then I think the next place where we would start to save more is by making the curves not even more non-symmetrical. Oh, we did have a break on that one. We just like shift it a little bit. Does it fix it? No. It's when the truck is hitting that. So I think if we smooth that out a little bit. Is it? But yeah, the next place to... Okay, let's look at this a little slower. When exactly does that break? It breaks when the combined weight of the tow truck and the blue car are coming in. Okay, we did dodge that bullet. Top 17% already, but our best one was braking. So let's try again. So what we can do now, I think, is we can start shaving by, because I don't think the shape of our road is particularly critical. I hate how lumpy this is making everything. But yeah, even a lumpy bridge. Now, this seems a little... Can I do this with just one? Can I... If I do that, can this connect? All right, that seems like it would only be more static. Okay. So yeah, so I feel like we can continue to... Now, I don't think we gain much from changing the structure of like the central lattice. Like moving it down like this. I guess it does shave like $1. All right, I'll call, like, I think we could go lower, but we're not gonna get into the next, like, quadrant here. This was a surprisingly straightforward, final level 13. So now we have some decisions to make.